You are looking at right here is the result of 4 days of work. Literally every single hair on my head is ripped out. A KD so destroyed as if someone has dropped a nuclear warhead on it. However, the Riot Shield is gold and I can finally enjoy the game again. So guys, kick back and relax and welcome to the Riot Shield Gold Guide. From a noob, for a noob. The first thing you should keep in mind is that when you are going for the Riot Shield in gold, that you're probably not gonna have a lot of fun in the game unless you're like a knifing pro or melee weapon pro or enjoy clunky melee weapons. Then everything is cool. Also, your KD is gonna go down by quite a lot. It doesn't have to be as bad as mine, but I'm a perfect example for a person that cannot play with the Riot Shield. So if you care about KD or having fun in the game, do not go for a gold Riot Shield. If you're as crazy as me who really wants Damascus just to have it, I guess, well then go for a Riot Shield. So before you ask, yes, I have started up a bot match because the last thing I want to do is play one more single match in multiplayer with this stupid shield, and I'm happy I have it gold and I don't have to ever touch it again. But if you are like me and you're looking for some advice and tips and tricks to get the shield gold, I wanted to go over the challenges that are required to get it gold and give you my best tips that I experienced so far or things that have worked the best for me. So without further ado, we're gonna hop right into it with our first challenge, which is spray paint. All you have to do is get 200 kills, and therefore you can either play hardcore or you can do it in core. In either modes, you have to remember a couple things. Do not at any time sprint towards your enemy. You will die. Your shield goes down and you're an easy target that cannot shoot back. Unless you have throwing knives and you're insanely good with it, you're gonna die in a couple seconds then. Another tip I can give you is do not challenge enemies at longer distance because they can just easily throw a grenade or shoot you with a rocket and you're done. Unless you have EOD, then it takes 2 nades or 2 rockets. So try to stay in small areas, lock down those small areas, and in best case scenarios, attack your enemy from behind. The next one is a challenge that I have struggled with quite a bit because I didn't really know how to do it until the end of my grind, which is going to be the Woodland category, and you have to get 50 kills while you're injured. Now here it's not enough to be just injured a little bit. No, you basically have to get this black and white screen where you fully one-shot and then get a kill. So I have tried this in core multiple times. It never really counted because you regenerate your health. My personal best way is hardcore, and I will show you actually a clip of how I did it and explain how I did it. The most important perk that you need is EOD for this. Also, you need thermite. If you go into a hardcore match and you throw the thermite on the floor, your screen will go to this black and white state. It will refresh after a couple seconds. However, your health will stay at 1. It's gonna stay at 1 HP. You do not regenerate, which I thought it did until I actually checked it out, and it really doesn't. So what you need to do is throw a thermite on the floor. Make sure you don't kill your teammates because they're not gonna like it. Just walk past it. Don't sprint or anything. Don't stand in it because you will die. Just walk past it. Try to get a kill. It will count as long as you're alive. So if you damage yourself and get 10 kills, it will count as 10 kills. If you do it once, it will count as 1 kill, obviously. But that is the most efficient way. If you can time it good and you can get like 10-15 kills a game, you can get this challenge done within 4 games, which I really don't have any better advice. Probably someone is gonna say, hey, you can do it in core as well. You can, yes, I have done 2 or 3 of them in core, but that was on Crash 24/7, so I really wouldn't recommend doing this in core if you really want to get it done fast. Next challenge on our list is a rather easy challenge. It is the digital challenge, which is all you have to do is get 50 kills from behind. You can really easy get that out of the way by flanking around on the map or stunning your enemy with a stun or a flashbang so he can't see you and you can attack him from behind. Really nothing to it. Another really easy challenge is the category Dragon, which is 30 kills with Dead Silence. All you need is the Dead Silence field upgrade. Just make sure whenever you see an enemy you activate it, or you even have it activated when you hear an enemy but you can't see him yet, and when you get the kill it is active. The next challenge that you have to do is the Splintered category, which requires you to do 50 kills while you crouched, and herefore I really don't have any tips other than crouch, and trust me, you will be crouch walking quite often when using the shield, so those kills should actually come naturally. Now we're getting into the two challenges that are really frustrating, at least for me they were. The first one we have is Topo, which you have to get 25 times 2 kills without dying. That actually used to be 25 double kills, and I'm super excited and happy they changed that, because I have yet to get a single double kill with the shield other than the bot match. And in the same time we're gonna go over the Skulls challenge, because the Skulls is literally the same challenge except for the fact it requires you to get 20 times 3 kills without dying. Therefore I wanted to give you my personal best advice, like I said, from a noob for a noob. So what do you need to do or want to make sure is that you have a small map or a small room in any map. Make sure that you are not running ghosts. Make sure that when they have a UAV, they can see you. Make sure that you can lock this room down. The best option is to have a room with 1 or 2 entrances that you can control very easily, where the enemy really doesn't have a chance to use explosives or run away. I wanted to show you some of the 2s and 3s I got on the Crash 24/7 playlist, so you can see what I'm talking about. So basically what I did is I became the player I hate the most. I went into the restaurant and I made sure that I have it completely locked down. I am the only person, and I see we have a UAV, there's people coming. I go ahead, close the door. So every time someone walks in, I hear the door open and I chase after them. I was also working on the Dead Silence kills, that's why I have Dead Silence on. And here I get my second person, and one thing you have to remember, if you get really close to someone, do not sit down or lay down or duck down, because they can easily shoot your head. Stand up, get up and personal. There might be better ways to do this, but that's the way that has worked for me the best, and I can highly recommend it if you're not a good shield player. And the same thing goes for the Skulls challenge, since both challenges are basically the same except one requires you to get 1 more kill. So the next challenge is by far one of the easiest. Actually no, there's one challenge that is even easier because it's bugged. So the next one is the Tiger category, which requires you to get 50 kills near smoke. Basically what you have to do is either you or your teammate or the enemy team throws a smoke grenade and you get a kill next to it. Really nothing special, just play headquarters, throw smoke in it, rush in it and hope for a kill. Next on our list we have Stripes, and Stripes requires you to get 10 buzz kills. If you do not know what a buzz kill is, that's basically when you are killing an enemy that is on at least a 2 kill streak and you kill him. You basically end his kill streak. You gotta do this 10 times, there's really no trick to it because you cannot tell when someone is on the kill streak, but trust me, it will happen over time automatically without even thinking about it. Now to our last challenge, which is Reptile, where you have to get 25 finisher moves, and that is the challenge I was talking about when I said it's bugged. I have yet to get a single finisher move with the Riot Shield. However, it still counts for some reason. and I don't know why, and I'm really not complaining, but for anyone who does not know what a finishing move is or how to do it, basically what you need to do is walk up to an enemy, preferably when he's with his back towards you, and you're gonna hold the melee button and go for an execution. It will start an animation, and you gotta do this 25 times. If you're lucky like me, it's bugged for you as well, and you don't have any struggle with it. That is pretty much it for the Riot Shield. If you complete all those challenges, you will have gold, and hopefully it doesn't take you as long as it did for me. Until then guys, leave a big like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. We have still gained more subscribers, and have a good one.